How you doing?
That one bring it that bad, that's not terrible.
All right, well, I guess we don't have our eyes to the flag.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
My dog wants to come to me, he's owned by an ant, and this dog has been walking for ants that has sniffles.
Hey, guys,
Take
this
care
is
in order to.
pretty short and sweet. So, yep, that's pretty required. Those hereby given this regular meeting of the borough planners, then each board, all requirements have been met. Those have been transmitted to the after required request numerous times. Those have been posted on the bulletin board, formal action taken. Roll call, please.
Mayor Bulan. Here. Chief Breton. Mr. Kutash.
Here.
Ms. LaRussa. Here. Mr. Montecalvo.
Here.
Councilmember Olszewski. Here. Mr. Zill.
Here.
Vice Chair Tierney. Here. Chair Knox.
Here.
Ms. Chang. Mr. Kramer.
Here.
Mr. Cody.
Here.
Ms. Vickery. Here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Seeing there's nobody here in the audience, tonight we'll kind of cut through this a little bit, but this would be the part we would ask if anybody was here, if there's any questions or procedural issues we would have. So, seeing none, approval of minutes, October 10th, 2024. Looking for a motion to pass the minutes.
I'll make it.
I'll second it.
Mayor Bulan.
Yes.
Councilmember Olszewski.
Yes.
Mr. Zill.
Yes.
Mr. Cody.
Yes.
Ms. Vickery.
Yes.
Chair Knox.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Action on other business, 0-24-19, amend minor subdivision checklist. Any comment on that at all?
Yes, this is the ordinance that we are passed in order to have utilities properly located before any subdivision takes place. We came into an encounter on Grand Tour where we did the subdivision, but because the utilities were not clearly marked out, all of the utilities for one property are on the other property. So now it's an owner's mess, and we want to stop this from happening in the future.
Agreed. I think our engineer kind of pointed that out, Carmela.
Yes.
Yes. So I don't see her this evening, but,
No, she's not.
right, good job for her, on the record.
May I ask?
Gas, sewer, these little tiny things.
For the guy on North Pete, where.
No, that's got nothing to do with that.
That's right, you weren't here.
This is on Grand Tour.
There was, there was a property, they subdivided it, okay? They didn't realize that the utilities were on the ground of the property next door, and then I guess they sold it, and all of a sudden, the guys, for argument's sake, here's his house, here's his utilities, here's gonna be a new house. So.
I'm just asking, like, for just subdivision like that one where there's no buildings, and he was gonna put in the storm drain, and then all of the, sorry, I'm so sorry, I apologize, the sanitary sewers and all that stuff. Would all that need to be marked out before we approved?
I guess that's what we're going with, yeah.
Well, there is no sanitary sewer up there, because that's why they had septic tanks.
We said we didn't want it marked out, we wanted it confirmed.
But would we say now you have to have all that in your plans before?
Could be marked out.
That's what the,
Be 5 feet off, and that's on someone else's.
that's what's
Correct.
now plainly stated in the
That's
new
what I'm asking, so
ordinance.
this would accomplish that as well, so it could give us a
Reading.
plan to come back and say,
Okay, I'll offer that motion.
I'll second.
Oh, I wanted to be in on that one.
Okay,
Mayor Bulan.
okay, guys,
The motion to be
LUB,
clear is the,
okay, sorry.
motion to find that it's not inconsistent with the master plan, because the checklist isn't very specific in the master plan, but
Okay.
it's not inconsistent, would be the motion.
So, okay, how do we word this again?
It's the motion to find that it's not inconsistent with the master plan.
Okay, I'll make that one.
Right, but
And I think you seconded it.
I did.
Okay?
Mayor Bulan.
Yes.
Chief Burton, Mr. Kutash.
Yes.
Ms. Larissa?
Yes.
Mr. Montecalvo?
Yes.
Councilmember Chesky?
Yes.
Mr. Zill?
Yes.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Vice Chair Tierney?
Yes.
Chair Knox?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Moving along, LUB 2022-01, Arjica 289 Bay Avenue, blocks 81, lot 12, extension request. I guess just to add to that a little bit, my understanding is they're trying to figure out how to build what we approved.
Well, they're having problems with getting, with the flood-proof requirements and finding, that it needs to be dry flood-proof, which is quite a burden. So, according to their request here, they, are going to dry flood-proof and, put in the flood panels, and you need to have the proper craftsmen to be able to do that to a building. So they are looking for an extension with that reasoning, which
Right.
makes perfect sense.
Right.
And this is all due to the new DEP regulations that were passed in 2022, right before this application was approved.
Right, and just to add to that, it's kind of almost like a, or it could be an example of what we can do down here, because as we kind of are well aware, FEMA's changing things kind of by the hour almost, especially what happened in Florida. So new construction is taking twists and turns that this town probably hasn't seen before. So this is kind of where they're at. Okay. So looking for a motion to extend their.
Mr. Chair, I had called Mr. Shimko just to confirm that they're just asking for a 1-year extension.
A 1 year, okay. Yeah, I was going to ask that next question. I should have said that, how long was the?
Yeah, I confirmed this afternoon.
Okay.
I'll make the motion for it.
Second.
Mayor Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Kutas?
Yes.
Ms. Larissa?
Yes.
Mr. Montecalvo?
Yes.
Councilmember Chesky?
Yes.
Mr. Zill?
Yes.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Vice Chair Tierney?
Yes.
Chair Knox?
Yes,
Thank you.
okay. Motion passes, thank you.
That's it. That's just my
No,
notes.
that's
my
for sure. I'm
fault.
looking at your notes.
Please read my notes.
I guess we'll be out here in a second, guys, and nobody wants to go do something else because it was an easy night, but, the master plan stuff, I know that Nancy sent an email out asking about various roles and things. I guess, Carolyn, what is our time limit? Because I know it's ticking.
We have to do this by 2026, which is a year away,
Right,
pretty much.
right.
So
Sounds
we
like it's
really
a part-time
should
away,
have-
but it's not.
It's not far at all. We should really have tasks assigned before the end of this year. So I know we've been punting down the line of getting involved in one of the various parts that are out there. I've been trying to strike through so much of that old master plans, a lot of it had to do with Shadow Lawn and with
Sure.
and Bay Avenue and things that we've already done from the last master plan to now. So I'm trying to make that make a lot more sense. I might have to just scrap it and start from scratch because it's really so vastly different because everything that's happened in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And that's for input from all stakeholders, residents, businesses, landowners, renters. So there's just a lot of ways that you can look at something. And so we need to get all of the buy-in from all of those folks.
Yep. Give it lock up, chief. We're almost done.
Yeah, no worries. We were just talking about the master plan, and it's time to sign up for specific tasks. I know some people have already expressed interest in one area or another, but if we can get this wrapped up before tomorrow, next month's meeting.
Yeah, right. Next month's December already, guys.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be a doozy.
Yep, yep.
Carol, I have to ask that, I must have got this.
Okay.
I have to go back and look at the past year examinations, like
Mhm.
2009, 2016, and it's a very structured format.
Absolutely.
So there's like 5 big questions that seem to be, we need to answer.
Mm-hmm.
So does it make sense to sort of make those 5 questions like into a template, and then we divide up all of the responsibilities by function, then define sort of what the process would be.
Absolutely. The process is the process. We're trying to get people to volunteer instead of being voluntold what sections they are going to spearhead, because one person can't do it all, and even 2 or 3 people can't do it all. We're a very large board. Everybody needs to put their input into it. And so I'd rather somebody volunteer for something before I say, you do this and you do that, and he says, and you do that and you do that.
Right.
We did volunteer. Well, we did, yes, we did, but not everybody.
And then we should also, I don't know how we could do this possibly, but I mean, obviously your knowledge is there, and of course the building code, try to get in front of things we think FEMA's going to do.
Right.
Because I'd hate to go
It's
through
coming down,
something
yep.
and we put something in there, and all of a sudden, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road, that's not realistic any longer.
Right.
So,
Because a lot of what we put in the 2016 report were tossed aside by the updates from FEMA in both 2000 and then again in 2022. So we need to have a document that's more forward-thinking of what we see is going to happen going forward.
right. And then with Shadow Lawn, where are they at with that up there?
It's nowhere that we can talk about it yet.
Okay. Same owners still own it, the 2 brothers?
Yes, the 2 brothers still own it. They are working with a contract purchaser. There's no deal done yet, so as everyone knows, you never talk about a real estate transaction until it's passed.
Right. Okay, very
So
good.
is there anything that you know that FEMA's really gonna hit us with that's gonna affect?
It's not gonna be FEMA, it's gonna be DEP.
Yeah.
And they're talking about doing, instead of when you lift, the current regulation is whatever the BFE is plus 1 foot. And they're talking about making it plus 5 feet. Yeah,
Which puts it about 16, 17 feet.
it's crazy.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
above the BFE.
Is that the greater, everybody that lives in their houses now, the flood insurance is gonna go up.
That's right, big time.
You have a 25-foot front, and you're gonna,
How do you get the groceries out?
how are you gonna get stairs up? You guys, this is like, this can't be, this is not just Highlands.
It's not, it's the whole country.
Anywhere near water.
No,
It could be a lake.
Exactly. It could be a lake, it could be a stream, it could be a
It could be a
river.
lake in Montana.
Yeah.
This is all because of Florida.
Well, no, this is what's happening before this year's storm.
Right, look at, yeah, Asheville, yeah, of course, all that stuff, yep, so.
We don't even have the lot sizes here big enough to even put stairs on.
Yeah.
To raise houses that high. You'd be out in the middle of the street to get your stairs to work.
I know, but they don't care.
Yeah, you still don't even have the property in front of somebody's house.
Well, I mean, it's pretty clear, FEMA is trying to discourage building in
In the
flood
flood
zones,
zone, yeah.
period. Business, residential, so, anywho, all right, well, you guys want to kill some more time tonight? You guys, how you doing, Frank? How's things, how's the family?
I just want to note that
All
Chief
right,
Burton
at
entered
that point-
at
at that point-
7:11. I
7-Eleven.
just want to note that Chief Burton entered the meeting at 7:11.
Okay,
In the minutes, yes.
okay, well, then he can join us on, I guess, our next thing, All in favor?
Aye. Nancy, I seconded.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Repeat our record, we got,
So who
14
motioned and who seconded?
minutes, I'm not sure we repeat our record.
Rob, motion.
Motion.
I seconded.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. 14 minutes.